Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching. This is Go Tokyo coming at you with some more. Well, not some more, really. Some more, kind of some more. But coming at you with a bit of a special LBP3 create mode. Chronos had asked if we could take a look in the backstage of his amazing Chapter 0 adventure, which adventure I happen to like, said many times, very, very much. Hard to say, like, one of my favorites in LBP, because every time I try to think of my favorite levels, like, I always come up with more, but definitely it's my favorite adventure of any of them that I played, and I have played a few more adventures since doing the archive type of stuff, and then, you know, it's a pretty special one for me. I did a really big breakdown and, you know, review of the adventure back when I was still doing a Little Bite-Sized Planet, and, you know, so I was kind of really excited about that. So hopefully Chronos will show up. Oh, swappable. Little Big Planet, more like, I don't know, is this the prequel to Roblox? I think we talked about this before, but for timing, it might actually be the sequel to Roblox. Because didn't Roblox come out like a little bit before LBP first did? I feel like that's the case. But I'm not a Roblox head, so I don't really know. Well, I hope that you're doing very well tonight. I hope that life is treating you super, super good. I don't know why we just had a big spike in the, well, what's the opposite of a spike? A spike down in the internet quality there for a second. Haven't had that happen in a hot minute. I didn't like that. Hopefully it won't show up anymore. Holy shit, Roblox was 2006. That's not the way you say that, but, like, yeah, old enough to drink there, old enough to drink here. Yeah, drinking age is 20 here. But, like, it's drinking age is weird here. I mean, it's not really, but, like, so for the longest time, adulthood was at 20, and then you got, like, all your stuff triggered over at 20. And then they changed it to be like adulthood at 18, but not all adulthood is 18. Like, because I don't think drinking's at 18. I don't think porn is at 18 either. Oh, Chronos! I'm so glad that you showed up, Chronos, because I love showing off the backstage of Chapter 0, but I think without you here to guide us, I don't think that would work quite as well. Drinking age is 18 there. Used to be 18 in the States. I don't know if it was ever 18 in Japan. Alice, lovely to see you as well. Before I get into anything else, Alice, I do want to check. Are you streaming tonight? Want to lock that down in my brain? Voting was only made 18 in Japan in like 2016. Yeah, because it was like right before well, not right before, but it was a little bit before I stopped teaching. Because I remember that was like a big topic at the time. You are streaming, that is wonderful. I'm making the thumbs up skis, but, like, I know. Yes, well, see, what I did, Chronos, is I imported it into the Euro account, because the Euro account has got all of the DLC, so there shouldn't be any access issues with levels in case there's, like, some material that you use that was not within the DLC that I had on the JSide account. So we're all good there. This fuckers can't shot. I don't know what that means. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I heard there was gunshots and, I heard gunshots at, the White House. I didn't know, like, where they were. I'm trying not to cough. I still got this persistent cough. Before we get too deep, and we'll talk about this more later when we're not also focusing on LBP, I think. But, Alice, I want you to know you'll be extremely happy that I have started listening to the audiobook version of Settlers. It's real good. It's real good. I really want a paper version. Some interesting things that come up. Maybe not enough to, like, really dig deep into. But, like, there's definitely been some points to come up with, like, oh yeah, like, okay, what you're saying makes total sense. I just never really thought about it before. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's really good. I'm a bit iffy on the kid who's reading it. I don't want to dunk on him because nobody else did that, and I needed the audiobook format because it's, we've talked about it before. Um, but I don't know if that he's a trained like long form reader, and it's a hard skill. Like it's a hard skill to do, so that's why I don't want to dunk on him. But like aside from that, like the book itself, book qua book, it's like real good. Oh, Hive? Wait, no shit. I get the paper version for like $10. Fuck yeah. I need to get that and Open Veins of Latin America, and then I'll be set because that's another one that's on my reading list. But we're at 8 o'clock. We'll talk more about Settlers later because I want to give the stage to Chronos. I can't wait for you to ask questions about CZ, and my answer will be, I forget every time. Well, Chronos, if you can, the extent that you want, like, I would like you to guide us a little bit through this, like, what you want us to look at, what points you think are interesting. This is your show. I want this to be your show. But we are at the past 8 o'clock point, and we are going to flip over to Create Mode. We'll probably do this for about half the stream, so we might do the break late, just to set that up early. Also, Chronos, let me check. Do you want music? Should I put on the Create Mode music? I've got this cough. I am so sorry. I am going to be coughing. It's gonna suck. Real sorry about that. It's just the way that it be. I want to bump up the sound on my end a little bit. I don't think I need to bump it up on yours, but here we go. Maybe hold for now in case it drowns out commentary. Super fine. Not a problem at all. God, this cough. It's been real bad. The cough's been real bad. I coughed so bad at work, I gave myself a fucking headache. That was not really fun. Didn't like that. Kronos, where would you like us to start? Where's the start for us? I'm just looking expectantly at chat. I was hoping you'd pick. You want me to pick? What? You will then open your third eye fully. I mean, if I open my third eye fully, like, do I need do I need to get like a special set of glasses? Because my eyesight, Alice, sweetie, honey, love, my eyesight is so fucking bad. So, well, let's go to personal reality first. Because that's the hub. You can tell us all about the hub. Yes, Alice? Well, I mean, hey, almost basically legally blind buddies. We can be buddies. Because I ain't got no fucking eyesight. It's awful. Too much complexity in this area. Try spacing things out a little bit further. I know, and I hate it, but it be what it be. Good Chronos. This is the backstage of Chronos's Chapter Z adventure, Chapter 0 adventure. It's something that I did a long form review of a couple years back. It's something that it's an adventure series I really like. We might actually, maybe not anytime soon, but like spend a stream actually doing the entire Chapter Z, because I think it's fantastic. And Kronos wanted to take a look at the backstage and maybe tell us a couple of fun things about it. So that's what we're gonna do for the first half, and then we're gonna go over to we're gonna go over to Resonance of Fate, where hopefully it won't be too gross. It's that game sometimes is kind of a lot. This last chapter that I did was kind of a lot. Fly around to see if anything catches your eye. I want to check out the you did those bits where like it shows the preview. This is it, right? Like where if you beat it already, it would show you what it is. Blood. Haven't seen this in literal years. So now does this not show up unless you've already beaten it? Is that how that worked? Yo, what's with the internet getting all flippy again? Do I need to turn off my router again? Because that's what seemed to fix it last time, was turning off the router and then turning it back on, of course. Can we force that to spawn? Tag sensor preview. So if we set that to inverted, don't tell me about the complexity game. I know what the complexity is. You can check the quest list. Can I check the quest list in, I don't know if I can do that in create mode. Hold circle. Nah, it ain't doing nothing. Unfortunately. Alright, so those are just, you can see how that worked. And then the other ones, I guess, because they're all tagged for previews, so the other ones were just different colors. Oh, these persistent whatchamacallits. You know, the persistent whatchamacallits. Yo, hey, what? I need you to, not you. I'm talking directly to my router. I need you to not fuck up, okay? I'm having a moment. Oh shit! Yeah, there you go. It makes hero sets have to be able to access quests in create mode. How will you be able to make them? Like I don't. I've never done quest logic in I've never done quest logic in LBP3, so I don't really know how that works. Now I forget. Get rid of a couple of these. Could you check the were you able to check the organizer in play? Why did I brain is not working? I'm so sorry. Like was the organizertron something that was accessible to the players? Or was that just something that was you used to organize your quests? Because I know that some people like set up quests and then didn't actually let the players see them so that they would be hidden. You can see it in play mode. Okay. It's been a hot minute since I've played this, so I think I want to check out your logic for these because I think I use the exact same logic for shooting stars when I do it. Can I look at you? Is there a reason you're not letting me look at you? Oh, okay. I guess that's got to be. Here we go. All right, so it's just a simple, it's just a simple bit of random logic. I really like those comments. I think those comments were really, really neat. The difference is create mode lets you see all of them. In fact, the end quest is completely invisible. I think it was used to access the cut content. Okay. Keep that. It's interesting there's associated prizes. Or is that just something that's like part of the organizatron? The shooting star is meant to be somebody else beating the adventure? That's super cool. I really like that. Oh god, like, why is everything gotta be difficult? Alright, so you can set up prizes for those, like, you just haven't done it. It's why the final cutscene ends with you flying towards the light. Gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. Where is your logic for, where's your logic for adding, uh, abilities? Where have you hidden that? How come you never told me, David? Did you watch that same fucking video? As I watched that video today. I honestly didn't know that David Foster Wallace was super based and truth pilled. I don't know if I would say that he was super based. He might have been truth pilled, but like he was also kind of really shitty towards his ex girlfriend. So I don't know if I want to go super based with him on that one. Um, yeah, I think I saw the same video that you might have done. I seem to slap all my logic on squares, so it'd be hard to find. I see. It's not this up here, right? Because there's like, because you got a randomizer in this, and that doesn't make any sense. Oh, I wonder if you've just put it on the sack thing. Okay, what are these? Dialogue? I guess that'd be dialogue. I don't know what the randomizer's doing here. He's a Gen X writer guy somehow. That still does make him the third guy in Gen X misogyny triangle alongside American ableism guy and Fight Club guy. One great it wasn't so great about women. Good old DFW. I think it's a talk feature that I made for some reason. Huh. Now I want to know like what these will do. I guess not. Keep at it. What does that mean? What was that? Hold on. I want to. Clearly, like, we've got to be down. Infinite Jest is kind of good, though. I got a lot of feelings about Infinite Jest. It did mean a lot to me when I first read it. Did you manage to find anything exciting? I guess not. Keep at it. That's interesting. I don't know if I ever got that message. Oh yeah, let's get rid of some of this plasma. The plasmar. Hi 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 hi. We're working on it, buddy. We're working on it. Buddy, pal. There was a lot of like how Wallace was describing depression and experiences with depression and addiction that like really hit me pretty hard when I was and might still. I haven't read Infinite Jest in many years. It's probably not been since I came to Japan the last time that I read it. But I remember when I read it in university, and that there was a lot in that that I felt very seen in. I suppose that's all that's there to talk about here. Though there are destroyers on literally everything when you advance to the final level. That kind of makes. Well, wait, now hold on. Like, does the final level also take place here? I mean, it doesn't, right? All right, well, let's bop off if that's everything is to see here. So now, if you weren't going to be doing the final level here, why did you end up doing all the destroyers? Like, how does that wouldn't be helping with performance, right? Because you're not actually in this level. Oh God, this cough. In the Dude Bro book canon, Infinite Jest is pretty good. I'll probably put it above Ulysses, but also I kind of hate James Joyce. Not gonna lie, I haven't read any Joyce, let alone Ulysses, so I can't comment on that. Um, somebody was talking about like comparing Joyce and Wallace that I read not recently, but semi recently over on the Tumblrs. I know it was cryptotheism that was talking about it, and I think that he said that. What did he put it? Wallace writes. Wallace writes as though he knows that Infinite Jest is going to be analyzed, and so sometimes reading it feels like he's addressing the analysis like within the book itself. I think that's how he said it. Um, like that that Infinite Jest can't entirely be its own thing because it's also a response to an expected response. Because the level explodes before leaving. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Gotcha. The number one dude, the number one in the Dude Bro book canon is probably Count of Monte Cristo. I've never read Count of Monte Cristo. Yeah, I failure on my part. Uh, oh shucks, I'm not a Dude Bro book gal. I guess. Next, now hold on a sec. I have read the Odyssey. Like you can't get out of U.S. School system without reading the Odyssey. Oh God. I didn't like that. That sounded like shit. That was really gross. Uh, wait. So why do you start? Why is this start? The starting point here. Why read the Odyssey when Christopher Nolan's got you covered? Oh yuck. I like the bit where he overwrites dialogue as if everything uttered is the most important thing ever said by a human in the history of ever. Wait, is that Wallace? Christopher Nolan propaganda for the Moroccan colonizing of West Sahara? The Odyssey. Oh, you don't like Nolan's dialogue? Fair enough. Oh, that's really cool. I can explain it, but it'll require some time if you're willing to wait. For you, Chronos, I am very much willing to wait. Fun fact, if you pause the level before you spawn in for the first time, the game will immediately consider it game over and you have to restart the level. Oh, that's interesting. But now Floppable, does that mean that you don't like the Jokey? I thought that everybody liked the Jokey. Why is this lamp? Is this lamp supposed to be flickering in and out of existence? Because I don't think it's supposed to be doing that, right? It's just supposed to be flickering on and off, right? Wait. Isn't... It's Nolan's Batman, right? Nolan did the Batman... No, shit. Did he not? Mr. Jokester Pranksman lacks the whimsy of early Joker boys. Honestly, that is true. The level starts at a camera angle where the initial spawn is out of frame, meaning the player cannot spawn because the game hasn't recognized the spawn. That's why when the new spawn emits in frame, the game recognizes this one as the initial spawn point. Right, oh, yeah, okay. I should have made that clear, Alice. You are absolutely right. But I was talking about the Joker from Nolan's Batman films. Not the Joker, the Joker. The Dark Knight, the Joker. I should have made that more clear. Because I honestly kind of forgot that the Joker existed. He's not funny. The Joker's meant to be funny. Yeah, that's super fair. That's super duper fair. Since you haven't beaten the level, you can't jump. Oh! Oh! That's because I'm just that cool. Maybe it's because I'm in create mode. It might be because I'm in create mode. Like, I bet if I, God, I am so sorry about all the coughing. I bet if I change to play mode. Oh, shit! Jump, white girl, crisscrosses, jump, white girl. Oh, Kiki, Raiders, it is lovely to see all of you. I hope that you are doing very well tonight. Hope your stream went really, really good. We are taking a look at the backstage of an adventure that our wonderful Chronos, that is Spooky Boogie, there in chat, made. And looking at all the ins and outs of how this adventure got made. We'll be doing that for the first half of the stream. And then on the back half of the stream, we're going to play Fashion Orphans, the JRPG, the game. It'll be really fun. They're fashion orphans. Well, they're orphans that are fashionable. But for anybody who's joining with the Raiders who doesn't know anything about me, my name is Visco. I am a 47-year-old maggot white American trans gal living here in Japan. I've been in Japan for 22 years, Tokyo for 5, and the rest of it in Osaka. And we play a lot of LBP, honestly. Every other Friday we play LBP community levels. A lot of action-y, adventure-y games with zombies. I'm big on games with zombies. Well, it's not so much, Chronos, that the lamp was flickering, but that the lamp was, like, becoming invisible. I gotta run to the restroom. Hope stream goes well. Get to the restroom. Take care of that. Oh, shit. We can jump. Chronos, we can jump. We're not supposed to be able to jump. Is it, Chronos, is it because we didn't come here from personal reality that we jumped directly into this level? Do you think fucked it up? Possibly, maybe the quest isn't active. Oh, that's interesting. You haven't found any quests yet. Ho 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 ho. I tried to just start like levitating like I was in create mode, and I am not in fact in create mode, so that's not how that works. Let's get there. Holly, it's lovely to see you. And Egg as well. I saw you when you came in, Egg. I should have said hello. I got very distracted, as I always do. Um, Brain, please start working. I hope that both of you are doing extremely well today. I hope that you don't have any particular stressors on your plates. And also to everybody who's joined with the raid, I hope that you're all doing well, that life is being, for the most part, pretty gentle on you. I know that's a kind of a big ask in the world these days, but I would rather that you were not in extreme trauma, which is also apparently a big ask. Oh shit, I didn't realize this level was this deep. I don't know why I would not have noticed that the level was that deep, but also to everybody who's raiding who doesn't know me, I am in the season of coughing. Uh, my lungs are for shit. I just got over a pretty bad cold. I feel great, but I will be coughing. It will be into the mic. I hope it's not too loud for everyone. Hopefully. Uh, but if it is, I don't know, send me some penicillin. It's a pretty big level, so I'll try not to bore you with the details. Bore me with the details. That's why we're here, Chronos. This is your Chronos, this is your time to shine. Take all the space that you need. I want to give you this because it is a very special occasion for me. Kind of like the this is the follow-up to that long form video I did about this adventure. Out of all the levels, this one is probably the most details, i.e. the broken wood and jagged cave edges. I'm assuming detailed, not details. I do like the like. I think of the levels. This might be the one that had my favorite look. Near the ceiling should be the area you teleport to when you touch the space ball. Is the space ball what you use when you're doing the space jam? Is that what that is? Oh, you've got these on rotators. That looks really nice. I really like these bits. I like these bits a lot. It's time to Space Jam. Slam it up. Welcome to the Space Jam. It's your game. Wait, I don't think that's how that song goes. It's a supposition, but I don't think that's how that song goes. But on the other hand, I don't know how that song goes, so I kind of screwed myself using such a complex palette. I couldn't make the platforming in these sections interesting at all because of it. Oh shit, I just noticed the thermometer. The thermometer? I'm trying to think of how the kid says it in that fucking tutorial video, which we can't watch because the tutorial videos are online. And since the game doesn't have servers anymore, you can't access those videos. Um, the way that kid does the line read on thermometer is so fucking absurd. I feel so bad because like it's not the kid's fault, right? He's probably was just some intern who happened to be at the office and they're like, "Come on in and read this shit." And he does his level best, but um his level best isn't super great. When was the last time you watched Space Jam? I have never seen Space Jam. I'm so sorry, but I have never seen Space Jam. If you can find it, the minecart section was revised about 2 or 3 times. Where was the minecart section? Is it this bit? Hold on. Where are minecarts? Oh, that's a layer launcher. Oh, that makes so much sense. Wait, I gotta... This. What is this? How did you... Why do you... How do you have this? It is just a dead creature brain. You never got to see Gooning Icon Lola Bunny. Oh no. Oh, it's glued to that. I was wondering, like, how's it floating around? I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, furry porn already existed on the internet by that point. Alice, I don't remember when Space Jam came out, but, like, I'm sure if I wanted to see anthro porn, I could have found it. Lola Bunny was a generation's intro to furry culture. I mean, you're not wrong. Lola Bunny was the Disney's Robin Hood for 2000s kids. If you kill a brain, then pause right away, it won't despawn. Then dupe the base and it'll exist indefinitely. Oh shit, that's really cool. I honestly never even knew that. All right, so how does one spawn a minecart? That's super neat though. All right, that's just how one spawns a checkpoint, which we don't need. Oh, there's our minecart. Minecart. This is really good. I really like that section. This whole bit is really super cool. But I lost my minecart. Oh noes. Oh noes. Oh, I get it. So you're supposed to hop up, trigger the wormhole, it brings you over here, jump back down on the minecart, and then wait, but oh, because the minecart would have let you jump because it had the bounce pads on it. I took the track and broke it up to be a makeshift ramp. It was a lot slower, and I didn't like it at all. All right. And then so once we're here, we'd run and we drop down. And that would bring us over to here. Then what was this bit? Oh, we didn't trigger something. Oh, it's the space goo. I think you made really good choices with that mine track, though. And then the space goo would teleport you up to that section up top where you would uh, do your jumping tutorial. Neat. Where is God fucking damn it. Um where's the secret in here? Famous book that I actually don't know anything about, The Secret. Because don't you need to do something in here to unlock the whatchamacallit? Top left. Wait, like top left, top left? Like, oh, almost. Are we sending children to the mines? I mean, they yearn for it. Isn't that like established? Don't Isn't it known the children yearn for the mines? The real secret was the CBT we practice along the way. I mean, there was like a whole hot minute where everybody on the internet seemed to be talking about cock and ball torture, so I guess you're right about that. It's not we, it's we sending. Yeah, no, I mean we want to send the children to the mines because they yearn for it. And we want to give children what they yearn for. Land on the floor in that blank space. That's really cool. Although it did sound like that. Oh shoot, what song is it? It's not the Square Pusher one. What's the Rock Your Body Rock song? Because it sounds like the intro to that song. Fun fact, did you know Trump is actually currently trying to do this? Legalizing child labor in 2026, baby. The world is fucked. Good old Trump. Fucking jackass. I mean, who knows? Maybe he'll get shot sometime soon. They do certainly seem to keep trying. Not succeeding, but they keep trying. So, like, how did you get up into this bit? Was it a jump from here? Oh, probably didn't need to kill that dude. Oh, yeah, there you go. Except, not? Normally this path is blocked off and it's only open if you come back here through 0.3. Okay. Someone needs to hire the Israeli trans French shooter that totally killed Charlie Kirk again. Lol. I mean, isn't that kid like in fucking jail? Wasn't he like famously arrested because he got turned in by his fucking cop dad? I was pretty sure that that was a thing that that happened. There should be a, a climbing bit here if you do it right. Oh, right, because we come back after we can climb. That makes so much sense. Gotcha. Find the part with the sand. Maybe the cutscene logic should be interesting to you. The part with the sand. Where is the part with the sand? Now I got that Rock Your Body Rock song in my head. Should be near the top. Hey, hey, buddy. We know. Oh shit. Okay. We are. Cutscene logic. So the cutscene logic would be here? I'm gonna guess? No. Oh, there you are. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever thought to put a I don't think I've ever thought to put a randomizer on the sequencer. It's actually kind of cool. Where's the trigger zone for this? That's super cool. I really like that Chronos. That's really good. I'd forgotten how that got wrapped up. For a second, I was afraid I crashed the fucking game. Is there anything else you want to tell us about this level? Cover main stuff if you want to move on. Gotcha. Then let us do that. We'll definitely discard those changes. We don't want to fuck anything up. I mean, I can always re-import the... I can always delete it and re-import. So I got a fresh copy. No, the guy arrested was a decoy set up by the French trans-Israeli real shooter, a thing said by Candace Owens, famous truth teller. Episode 0.1 was the hardest one to make. Because there is like a lot of stuff going on in that level. I think that was my favorite from a gameplay standpoint as well. Because like I know the like you keep the conceit with you're getting your new abilities as you're going through, but like jumping is so fundamental to how you interact with the environment in LBP, and swimming and climbing are relatively incidental. Uh, so I think it has a lot more impact getting the jumping back. Is that something that you would do in every level? Than it does getting the swimming or the climbing back, where those are things that like are only in levels that use water or have climbing logic. Which I think is something that I mentioned in the review. But I can't understand why you chose those particular abilities to be ones that you would unlock, because it probably would be fairly difficult to wrap an entire level around uh, not being able to use like the R1. Realistically, I probably could have given jump to 0.1 and grab to 0.2. Like on one hand, I do see that as an option, but like, what would the gameplay look like in a unlocking the grab ability level be? That's not how you say that sentence. That's not how you say that sentence at all. Hold on, I gotta defuck that sentence. Like I gotta get my thoughts into a better order here. Like I can see how you can see how the gameplay works with the jumping, and how you've got all the workarounds. Like how can you do this level without jumping, but there's these other things that are moving you vertically through the level until you unlock the ability to jump. Um, but like I don't see what it for fuck's sakes, I don't see what a you can't grab level looks like. I really hope they end up playing at every World Cup. We are Charlie Kirk, like the rumors say. That would be so funny. That would be hilarious. People line up to watch, I don't know, Mexico versus Morocco, and they have to listen to 3 minutes of AI slop. But a guy whose most famous thing was being a podcaster. And like a shitty one. A shitty, douchey podcaster. That's a big sound effect. Why are you so big? Why Space Ambiance gotta be so big? Oh, he's just pause. Oh, that was really cool. Hold on, I want to take a look at that. That was neat. What's that logic look like? Alright, destroyer here. This level I had the most trouble with because water is such a slog to create and play around with. I've never used water in any meaningful sense in create mode. Like, I've done a couple of levels that have had water incidentally. Just like a decorative element. But yeah, I've never really needed to fuck around with water and try to create around it. This level, but the theme was recycled from a level I scrapped back in LBP2, so I don't completely hate it. Okay. Oh, the destroyer is going to destroy that switch. Does not include rigid connections. I always forget that that's a thing you could do. Forever thinking about the tweet that was like explaining to my non-American parents that America is currently doing a funeral in what looks like the set of Warhammer 40k. The podcaster who did videos titled Owning the Libs Extreme, owned Extreme Style, got shot. I don't think I've seen any pictures from Charlie Kirk's funeral, and that's probably for the best. Don't tell me about complexity, game. I'm complex enough as it is. No, you. Where you going? It looks like the set of a murder mystery where Columbo shows up to explain who was the real Charlie Kirk shooter before Erica Kirk tries to shoot Columbo. She probably would, right? You think to yourself, like, who would possibly shoot Columbo? And it would be like Erica Kirk. I want to see where this sand goes. Dan, where do you go? You just chill out down there? But why do I gotta go to the floor? Floor ain't never done nothing to me. I can get back in touch with the floor. I can message it back. Wait, where am I? Okay. No, Chronos, I'm sorry, I was being goofy. Like, like you ghost somebody, like you don't get in touch with them when they message you and you leave them on red for like 20 billion years. That was my joke. I'm sorry. I should have made that more clear. I'm so sorry. I feel like such an asshole. Wait, it keeps on singing? That's super funny. That's super funny though. you... Oh wait, it just died? Wait, why did it just die? That's interesting. They should reboot the Columbo book series that was like Columbo versus Charles Manson. Columbo finds out who really did the JFK assassination? What? These are real books, but it's about him fighting Q or figuring out who really shot Charlie Kirk. I'm annoyed that cameras with monochrome only sensors are so expensive. You should be. I think that it's crummy that they are so expensive, that they're gating off this technology from you. Oh, please do, Alice. I gotta see this. There's so much water in this level. Also, by the way, this song, Fox. This is really good. Don't start with me. This is recyclable. I hate this cough. I fucking hate it. Anything special that you want to let us know about this level, Chronos? Or anything that you want to see in particular? I think I actually made this level based off this track. I can't do that, and that is super cool. Like, I respect that a lot. To be able to take, like, something as me at least, as non-visually intuitive as music, and be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna make something that'll completely match that in vibe. That's really, really cool. It was kind of cursed to be a water level from the start. Okay. Chronos, Hive, you... it's been a long time since I made that mistake. Hive, have you got a cough too? I can... Yeah... I was just thinking about Veruca Salt. And the way that I've always said that Veruca Salt feels very much like a house party in the middle of nowhere in Minnesota in the winter. So I guess that is a visual thing, but that's more of an emotional connection for me than a visual one. Like, I don't know if I could translate that into an image because it's a very specific image. But I don't think I could listen to a song and be like, okay, I'm gonna make a level that really locks the mood of that song. Chrono says, if you go up this ramp and go up a bit, you can find the room that takes you to distortion. Okay. Oh shit, apparently we don't have the ability to breathe yet. That's really funny. That we had the ability to jump, but we don't have the ability. I'm gonna read it in a second, Alice. You gotta give me a second. But we don't yet have the ability to breathe underwater. I mean, go to the ramp and then fly directly up. Okay, I got that. And I will do that. Backing up just a second. Hive, I hate the fact that you got a cough. I hope that it's not too bad. And I hope that you're on the back side of it. Hopefully the fact that you don't smoke Uh, that probably helps out with that a lot. Oh, I really, really like this. Also, Alice, I saw that you sent me the 4 books of Columbo, and I am really looking forward to seeing those. Gonna take a look at them on my break. It'll be exciting. This is such a cool little effect. You've got like so many good visual effects in this level. What sticker did I just take off? I have to post some of these summaries of these books because they're so wild. After the murder of controversial talk show host Paul Drury, Lieutenant Columbo must unravel the 30-year-old mystery of the assassination of President Kennedy, a crime whose perpetrator Drury had been about to expose on his final show. So, this is also positing, I guess, that Lee Harvey Oswald was not the assassin of Kennedy. Oh, it's sticker panel. Okay. When the wife of a wealthy store owner and her lover are murdered, Columbo fears that another round of Manson murders is beginning. And despite findings that have already implicated a suspect, the detective knows the worst is yet to come. This actually came after development. The bottom path was just a way to play the level differently, which in essence was effectively useless. When I started demo, I used this path as a way to repurpose its value. It's really cool. I'm guessing like this bit, because I can't go underwater unfortunately. This bit right here, because that would take you over to this. Find out who killed a Madonna-like superstar and dumped her body in the Beverly Hills swimming pool. The detective must unlock the mystery of Jimmy Hoffa's disappearance 20 years earlier. Okay, tell me, you gotta tell me, is there a Columbo versus DB Cooper? Is that a thing that exists? Sadly, no. Then. When a biographer threatens to reveal secrets buried in the Hoover files, Lieutenant Columbo must determine if a former FBI agent will stop at nothing, including murder. Keep those secrets hidden. Reprint. I think I needed you to tell me about this. I don't think I found either of those on my own. And I think you told me like specifically because I was going to be doing the reviews on it and you wanted me to be able to catch everything. Look at that little space ball. It's so cute. It's just waiting to jam. I mean, the real crime is that they canceled Columbo. Did he ever solve that crime? Who killed Columbo? Where's water level? There we are. Wait. Wait. Columbo ran until 2023. 2023. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hi, says I'm doing a 9-character grid drawing challenge where draw your favorite characters with certain prompts. For example, guilty favorite, favorite design, favorite story, etc. So far I've drawn Eula, Philosophy Light, and the Alien Queen. I'm now moving on to draw Roberta. Are you gonna draw Chronos? I mean, Chronos has got our favorite design, right? Boop. At that point, the actor was really old. I mean, Peter Falk was. I mean, he kind of looked old even before he was old. I'm gonna move on to 0.3 Chronos, if that's cool with you. Wait. I missed a bit. There's a section with cubes and spikes. 1 second. Last episode was about Columbo versus an evil club owner who threw his girlfriend to his tag of sharks that he has in his tech. I mean, honestly, early 2000s techno club, I could totally see having a pit of sharks. There's a section with spikes. Where's the section with the cube of spikes? Why are you so dark? I don't know where the spikes are. Is not that interesting? You can move on. Ah, that's kind of funny though. Is it like stashed off somewhere? Oh shit, we can finally see the we can finally see what fucking material you use for these. Exciting. Dark gray concrete. The mystery is fucking solved. Dark gray concrete. If I ever ask you again, you know what it was. I would like Columbo reboot that accidentally got cross-pollinated with Kolchak, so that Columbo does the Columbo. You know, my wife is very fond of reveal, but like with a murderous demon beast. Yeah, I can get behind that. But okay, so the problem with the Columbo reboot though is like, who would you get to play Columbo? Like, who could possibly be a stand-in for Peter Falk? Fun detail at the end of 0.1 0.2, I put an object to connect them. 0.1 ends with a sand, and 0.2 ends with the gravity cube. I wonder if I noticed that. I feel like I did notice it, but I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, so I can't say for sure. Okay, we could definitely do that. This bit here, Chronos, is so good. Like I just dig all of this. Rough concrete. Rough concrete and dark gray concrete. Remember these things. Desert section is the favorite thing that you've made. I can like, I can see it, yeah. I think while overall 0.1 has got my favorite like cohesive look to the entire level, um, I think this sequence, this little segment here, is maybe like my favorite compact bit, if that makes sense. The thin stone pillars is a reference to Journey, same with the runes. I noticed that. That part I do know that I noticed. Oh, because I've got the. What is the away. What are you doing here? Hologram? Sensor activate. Oh! Okay, right. Okay, I got what this does. Like, after you did the gravity thing, that these would turn on. Stone terminal that enables low gravity is an homage to anime called Sora no Woto, Sound of the Sky. I will do that. I will check that logic. That was here. Because we're going a little bit over with the break, because we're gonna be splitting this. We're gonna be splitting this stream into two parts. So we're gonna be taking a look at this section, and then we're gonna go on break and move over to uh, Resonance of Fate. Oh, yeah, no, like this section as in like 0.3. We still got 22 minutes to do everything that you want to take a look at in 0.3. I definitely want to see those floating islands though. Like, yeah. I forgot about those. I totally forgot about those. Okay, you're just like, why did you make these so long? Was there any reason for that? Because they seem real long. Quite, as the kids say, donkey? No, not really. Just kind of did it. Just did it like that. Fair enough. Try the cutscene without the preview. Those checkpoints are so super cool. I'm really glad that you gave me that logic for the checkpoints. It was wait, did you give it to me or did you just walk me through how to make it myself? I can't remember if you put that in a level for me to actually pick up myself or if we made it on stream. But it's really, really cool logic. Oh, that's neat. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's really cool, Chronos. Well, I know that you made like a clock level for us. For the clock logic. Does wind material have um does it actually push? Or is it just decorative? Like, is there any force with it? It does actually push? I don't think I knew that. I actually used wind material for the explosion at the end of Neon Dimension Rush. Eh? I'm learning all kinds of new things. I love that, like, we're 19 years into playing LBP, and, like, I'm still learning new shit. Wait, no, not 19 yet, right? Hold on, let me think. 2028 would be the 20th anniversary of LBP. So, 17 years. Can't wait to use that knowledge in LBP for. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll be useful in Restitched. I mean, I kind of believe that we'll see Restitched before we see LBP4, unless Sony shuts it down. Wind material, there you go. Yeah, it totally has speed. And strength. And strength. Can it be blocked? Effect type blow. Effect type suck. I've never seen this before. I have never fucking seen this before. State of play is on June 2nd. LBP4 Trust. Womp fucking womp. All of these islands are on the floating island bobber effect. Is that right? Well, no, because those kind of bounce around a little bit, don't they? What am I missing here? Oh, there you are. I think. That's the missing piece. There's a tiny circle within that square. These floating islands are really neat, though, and I did think that I think this version of 0.3 worked a lot better than the scrapped version of 0.3 that you did. I think you could have done something interesting with the scrap version. Like, I don't think that was off the table, but I think for what like you were doing with your levels, this one worked a lot better. What was going on here? That's really nice. Oh shit, that's like really cool. What was the what was that last effect there? Like, it looked like a shrink destroyer, but it was shrink destroying, like, off to the down and right. Just a destroyer. My love for you is like a truck. Berserker? Not destroyer. Completely different thing. I also teleport you off screen. I couldn't tell you where though. Fair enough. But that was like, because everything starts glowing, and then it does the shrink. And it also, like, it doesn't shrink. Like, it's really neat how that effect worked out, but I don't think I've ever seen it look like that. Hold on, let me look at this in. Oh, I still don't. I mean, I guess that's just the destroyer's effect. It's weird that it's centering it like off to the left, off to the right there, but the bit that's looked like it's glowing, that's just the hologram material that was lit up. But since everything else has gone black, and that like stands out very strongly, and it looks like the whole thing. I see how that works. Also, I use the invisible material a lot, which makes the loss of it far more tragic than I let on. I um I didn't realize how badly you got screwed over by losing that invisible material. Oh shit! That means that you wouldn't be able to edit this because you lost the invisible material, right? Or like, yeah, I mean, I got it. Oh, okay, I get it. So if you went in to edit this, you could pick the invisible material from the star section of the puppet, but you wouldn't be able to just pick it up out of your goodies bag. That is really weird. I Chronos, did you forget its birthday? Did you forget its birthday, Chronos? The invisible material, you know, been there supporting your career as an artist for so long, and it only wanted a little bit of recognition from you. What are you broadcasting? You're broadcasting a destroyer, but also, oh, it's on a timer. What the fuck? What is this? I don't forget you've got the only birthday like that I consistently remember. I honestly really appreciate the fact that you put your birthday on a really easy to remember day. You're broadcasting a timer and a destroyer, but there's no way to trigger the timer. I know someone whose birthday is 1/1. Oh, it suck. Oh shit. Like, did the whole desert get blown up? The whole desert got blown up. Oh. That it, maybe it's got something to do with how you get rid of the desert section when you go up to the floating island spit. There you go. Blast the desert. You did miss a couple of pieces though. These poor babies here, they didn't get the message. That's kind of funny. Maybe they were supposed to be glued to something? It'll grow up and seek revenge. My days, my days are numbered. So someday you're gonna have like a thin stone post show up at your doorstep. You killed our family. Why? Is there anything else like you would like to show us from Chapter Z? Because we will be going on break pretty soon. We've got like 7 minutes, so if there's something quick. Just like the tadpoles in the witch's house, I feel bad about killing that frog. I did not like that. I deserved my death after that. I guess I just enjoy the floating islands. They are pretty floaty, and they are islands. And I do love them. Did you use, Oh, that's interesting. Okay, sure. Where are you hiding? You're all the way ass over here. Does this level have actual low graph? A thing she asks that she can totally just fucking check for herself. No, it's at 100. Okay. Only during certain sections. Gotcha. I turn it back to normal when you leave it. I mean, super fair. I noticed that you didn't, like, blow up anything else. Although that's not the end of the level, so... I guess it makes sense that you wouldn't. This level even looks good in pseudo black and white. Oh, I can hear something get destroyed. Could be a wisp in the space section that takes you to 0.1. A wisp in the space section that takes you to 0.1. Got it. Where did you go? Where did you go? It was right here. It was right here. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's at the top. I was at the top. Look, there's the top right there. I'm bashing my head against it. Dunk, 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 dunk. Just like a Dunkachino. Did it just get explodinated? Did the space section somehow get explodinated? What? I mean, I thought it was gonna be like cool to look at, so that's why I went try to find it again. And then it was just like, nah, 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 dog. That's so weird. What the fuck happened to it? Now I'm quizzical. Does that section get like, does it get deleted once you've done that bit? Because that's what it seems like. Well, at any rate. I don't think so. Okay, but it is in fact gone. It's like there's no arguing with that point. It's gone. Where'd it go? It's like a rubber band. Rubber band that represents the bonds of marriage. Well, that was super cool. And this entire thing, I think, took about nearly 2 years. Yeah, like, I don't know if I could get it done that quickly. A project like that? And I'm not even, like, just saying that to be goofy. Maybe if I had, like, all y'all in chat working with me together to smooth it out. Um, but I don't know. I don't think I could actually do that much. I was ready to sink 2 years in the demo as well. Oh my god, that's heartbreaking. Most heartbreaking thing happens to the coolest creator that you know, and that's not even a joke. But we have gotten to the halfway point, so I am going to go on break now. When we come back, we'll be on Residence of Fate, and we'll talk about the real weird ass chapter that I just did, and the very very resting boobily woman that was in it, and Vash, who's real gross. But let me go on break. I'm going to encourage all y'all to grab yourselves a snack or a drink or whatever it is that you need, and we'll be back in around 10 minutes or so. I'm going to drink like a lot of something to see if I can't do something about the cough, but let's do that. We'll be back.